It's recording. Hello! I'm wearing pants.
Hello!
Okay,
Okay.
let's try again. Hello!
Hello!
I'm Alex.
I'm Jess.
And we're making another video.
Okay. So on my Instagram, I asked people to ask us questions. So we have 10 of those and we're going to answer them today.
Here we go.
Okay? So did I read these to you already?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, the first one is, who's the scariest when mad? Yeah. Her. Who is most likely to cry at any given moment? Wrong.
I think
I will cry, yes, but so will you.
not at any given moment.
You are very emotional.
I'm very emotional, but like over like sad things and like heart. Okay, both of us, whatever. Moving on.
Who is most likely to get a pet just because they feel like it?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Because my thing is like, yeah, I want another bunny. We both want a puppy, but like, we know somebody who just got a puppy, and I don't want any parts of that.
Vixen's fine.
Vixen's great.
Yeah.
He's
So I don't know. I
great
don't know
guy.
that that's, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe like, depending on the pet, like I could go into a pet store and be like, I'm gonna get this turtle just because, or like I'm gonna get this little gecko just because. So I don't know.
If I wanted a pet, it would be a dog, but I know like that's not a thing right now. You know
Yeah,
what
we don't need our whole house chewed up and peed all over. So we don't know.
I
don't really know.
All right. What is your favorite thing about each other?
I did roll my eyes so hard.
Of course you did.
I'm not taking a long time to answer because I don't know.
There's a lot of things.
I don't want to sound cheesy either.
I think like
Jess okay, my favorite thing about Jess is that she's like, first of all, all my family and like other friends, like they all get along. I love that about that, like they all get along really well. And she's a likable person, and that she's willing to go anywhere with me whenever.
I think Alex is a fun person no matter where. She just like adapts to her surroundings, and she's fun, and she's also funny. Shh.
She always laughs at me, and then I'm like, oh, I'm funny, and she's like, no.
Okay, no, she is. Okay, now you have it on video. How did your friendship begin?
Shout out to Martha.
Yeah.
So, Martha, for those of you who know her, she worked at the same preschool that Jess already worked at.
Yeah.
And
is still.
that we all work at now.
Yeah.
I work there too. And there was a Christmas program going on, and Martha's oldest kiddo was in it, and she obviously had to go to it because she was also the music director. Obviously Jess was going to be there because her kids were in it, her students. So I had planned on going along to the Christmas program anyway. But then Martha was like, oh, you have to meet Jess. I think you guys would be really great friends. Da, 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 da. So we went into the preschool, and you're in like the church sanctuary for the Christmas program. And I remember like seeing Jess, and she was like totally attentive to like another little kiddo. And we met, and it was just like brief, like, hey, how are you? Nice to meet you, blah, blah, blah. And that was about it. And then she gave Martha,
Yeah, I remember.
She told Martha to give her.
Yeah, I remember. So I love new people, like making new friends, but like it's hard for me. So for me to go to Martha and be like, I want to be friends with Alex, make sure you give her my number. And apparently she did, but Alex did not.
I did not text Jess right away
For
because
a while.
First of all, I thought the first time that I met Jess, I thought she was like my age. Like, I'm gonna be 24. I thought that she was like 25, 26, like a little older than me, because I was like, okay, she's been teaching for a while. Obviously, she has to be like out of college for a little bit and blah, blah, blah. But she was older than I thought. So Jess is in her 30s, for those of you who don't know. And so I was like, what? Why does someone in their 30s want to be friends with me? Like, she's a real life, like, right? So I was just a college kid doing my thing. So I felt like, oh, I'm not going to text her because she doesn't want to actually be friends with me. And then one day I was like, oh my gosh, Martha gave me your number forever ago. I'm so sorry I never texted you because I think
That's literally what the text message said.
Yeah, I think Martha said something. She was like, did you ever text Jess? And I was like, no, I'll do it right now, or something like that. And then we ended up getting Starbucks together and telling each other our whole life stories.
Yeah.
And then we went to Martha's that night for pizza.
Yeah.
And we bought our satchels.
Oh, that's right.
Our little satchels that were there.
Oh, they're in it.
That we are using right now.
Yep.
So we bought those the first time we ever hung out.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. The rest is history.
Yep. And here we are.
And here we are. In all our glory. Okay, 6. Do you guys fight?
No. Yes, of course
Yes.
we fight. We're human beings.
We
and
do.
we live together.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, but like any other friendship, like sisters, you fight and then you just get over it.
Exactly.
So.
I'm learning to be a better talker and talk it out. I'm more like a quiet person. I have to like I hold all my feelings in and I don't really say how I'm feeling. So.
And I'm learning to be a waiter because, not a waiter, but like.
No.
I'm a now, she's a later. So I need to learn to wait until she's ready to talk to.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, well, we're both mad, so let's talk about it right now. And she's like, no, I'm not ready to talk yet.
But then when I am ready to talk, I want to talk. Like, I want to get it. Yeah. Okay, so yes, we do fight. Least favorite thing about each other. Okay, hands down, my least favorite thing that Alex...
I know exactly what she's going to say.
Yeah, and because we've been asked this question before and we've answered it, and there's just no other thing. Like, she is always, always, always. There's not a day that doesn't go by that she is not putting herself down for something. Like, it can be something so small as like today we were at the shoe store. And like literally something so tiny, But
I've always been self-conscious about my feet.
Stop. Like, she's just such a beautiful human, and she like finds something wrong with everything about herself. It drives me insane. Your turn.
Tell me how you really feel.
Sorry.
My least favorite thing is that Jess, it's good to be a nice person, but sometimes she's too nice and people take advantage of her kindness and they kind of like walk all over her. And I'm a person who's like sees it and I just want to like get at them. I just want to be like, no, because I know how she's feeling and I know that she's not enjoying it and, you know, upset and bothered, but she doesn't want to say anything because she's too nice. So, and it's okay to be a nice person, but you also have to not let people walk all over you. You can't be a doormat. And she's not a doormat, but...
No, but you can't. You need to start being nicer to yourself.
Moving on.
Oh, there's a plus. Okay. Is living with your best friend hard or easy? I think it's easy. Honestly, with Alex and I, like...
First of all, we lived together all last summer without, like... that wasn't, like,
Like, it wasn't a thing. Like, we've always just kind of, like... We've always been together. It's kind of rare when we're not. I mean, like, there are times when, like, I want to be by myself or Alex wants to be by hers and, like, we're able to go our separate ways or she's with somebody or I'm with somebody else. But, like, we've always kind of... I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's easy because we're both very similar people, but also very different people. Like, with how we... For instance, for how we decorate or how we clean or...
It's the same, yeah.
Like, how we go about... just, I don't know, like our taste in food, we both like a lot of the same things. So it's easy to like grocery shop together. It's easy to decorate. It's easy to, you know, she can be like, hey, can you put the dishes away? Yeah, sure, no problem. Or I'll be like, hey, can you help me with clean Vixen's cage? Like, it's not really like, oh, okay, I'm going to vacuum today. Okay, great. I'll clean the bathroom.
Right.
Like, it's not like, oh my gosh, can you please get up and do something? Like, one of us is not a couch potato.
No, and the thing is, too, is like, I'm a pretty good, like, I can read how she's feeling or if something's the matter and then to leave her alone and vice versa. So I feel like that's important, too.
Yeah. And we can also, like, sit in a room in complete silence.
Oh, that's one of my favorite things,
and
too.
It's not, like, awkward.
Yeah.
Like, she can be on her little sofa over there. I'll be on mine. We'll both be on our phones. We'll fall asleep, take a nap.
Yeah. Or even in the car, too. Like, it's, like, being able to be silent and just, like, I don't know. I've always said that. Like, finding like comfortable in silence, like that's a thing. That's important.
So I mean, I think it's pretty easy. I
Yeah.
think the only times it's hard is when we're like having a disagreement about something.
But even then, we kind of like
just kind of give each other
space, and then we're fine. Mm-hmm. Usually, I'll attack her and give her a hug, and then it's fine. Yeah. How did you guys get so close? Honestly,
we always say our friendship was unexpected.
Yeah, because it was kind of just happened right away. Like it wasn't like we didn't have to try.
Yeah, literally the day we met, we told each other everything.
Yeah, like it. Honestly, seriously, like it's never been hard. Like yeah. That.
I don't know.
It just kind of happened. I don't really know.
Yeah.
One thing you get mad at each other for. Honestly, I don't really know that there's a certain thing. Like if I'm in a bad mood and Alex will say something or do something, then I'll just like I'll get frustrated, and like the same thing will happen with her. I don't know that there's actually like I don't think there's a specific thing that
she gets mad when so I have a full size bed. And she has a twin size bed, so a lot of times she just like sleeps in my bed because like we slept in a
twin size bed
all summer at her house.
Yeah.
So and plus like they were just talking. We hadn't been together for like 210 days. So yeah, but I don't like sharing covers.
No, that's not a thing.
Like I don't like sharing covers. Like. When I get married and have a husband, he's gonna have his own comforter
blanket.
because
he's gonna have his own blanket.
Yeah, so Jess has her own blanket and I use my comforter on my bed, but she her blanket is MIA right now. We know where it is, but so we had to share my comforter for a little while, and she would get mad because she's like, I had this much blanket, and like it was nothing, and then she's telling me, it's my blanket.
Shout out to her future husband.
Bed.
Wait a minute, she is such a cover stealer. So you're gonna be cold in the winter because she's gonna take the covers always. Even
so I hate the one thing. What is the question? One thing you get mad at each other for. So she gets mad at me for stealing the covers, and I get mad about her complaining about stealing my covers because it's my bed. Go to your own bed. That's not really. We don't get mad at each other for that.
That's not.
It's just like a silly thing. I don't know what I get mad at you for.
You could be in a bad mood, and I could either do something or say something that could, I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's when we're in a bad mood. It's not really like I get mad at her for like leaving her shoes in the same spot all the time. Like, what? I don't know. I don't know the answer.
Leaving the... I don't know. No, there's not really a specific thing. Like, it just like, if I'm in a bad mood or she's in a bad mood and she'll do something or say something or whatever, and she can usually read though, like if she said something to make me mad, and the same thing, like we just kind of no, but other than that,
all I smell is that thing you got from Bath and Body Works right now.
I don't even smell it.
You don't smell it?
So we went shopping today, folks, and we went to Bath and Body Works, and we bought these little plug-in things because they're so cool.
They're all over our house.
Oh yeah,
we have one in the kitchen, one in the bathroom, and one in each of our bedrooms.
Yeah, and because they smell so good. But anyway, so I got one that smells like waffles, and
it smells like breakfast in our house right now. And like I love breakfast foods, but I don't need my house to smell like a diner.
It doesn't smell like a diner. It smells like pumpkin muffins. Do you guys fight?
That's not what it was
called. Do you guys ever fight?
You guys ever fight? Okay, what's next?
That's it. We answered all 10.
Woohoo! Thank you for watching.
Now I'm going to go get the plug-in out of my room.
I'm going to continue making melty beads.
Okay, bye. Why won't it stop? Bye.